Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we have something pretty special. Now, this is an artist that I covered in a past live stream, and I've kind of expressed how much I have a deep connection with his music and his kind of brand and his style and everything. I think a lot of people do. Like, he's an artist that has a knack for just evoking emotions. And I'm talking about none other than Porter Robinson. Um, the reason why I bring up Porter Robinson is he has released something special that doesn't usually happen. That doesn't happen often. I think last week he released a song from his album Worlds that was cut at the last minute. It's called Hollowheart. Apparently, he wanted to submit the song into the album, but he submitted it too late. And at the time, he thought it was like an integral part of the album, and he was really sad that he didn't get to do it. And I've kind of held off listening to it. I've heard maybe like 3 seconds of it. That's probably it. But I have no idea what to think of this. I would say Worlds is probably my least favorite of the Porter Robinson albums. I definitely do still enjoy it. I just think that Nurture and Smile are just much, much more my thing. But yes, we have the possibly the last song from Porter Robinson's Worlds, which is Hollow Heart, and it features none other than Amy Milan, the vocalist from Divinity. So I'm really excited for this. Yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, he said there's gonna be like an interlude kind of thing.
Forever couldn't wait. We decide there must be more than just one way. After what we saw that day, summer was awake.
Very soft.
Highway lines to get across the lake. You shake, I shake. You carve into the bridge. It might not be so bad to die, believing in a lie that we'll leave behind. You carve into the bridge. It might not be so bad to die, believing in a lie that we'll leave behind.
I've heard this section before. I think this is one of the unreleased 2018 tracks. That's so beautiful, dude. Fucking just chills, bro. Actual goosebumps. Holy shit. Very, very orchestral. Man, when he said this was gonna be drumless ambient, man. I was really curious as to what that would be. Damn. The background ambience is so worlds, but that melody, piano melody. is so different. Can't describe it.
You come into the bridge. It might not be so bad to die, believing in a lie that we'll leave behind.
Believing in a lie that we'll leave behind. For a song that doesn't even have percussion, wow, that's engaging. Like, that is just gorgeous, gorgeous. Especially that middle section and the outro. I honestly, I think it's weird because maybe 10 years on, I kind of associate worlds with like weirdness. Like, often, like, I think when I think of worlds, I ironically don't think of my favorite tracks off of worlds. I think of like some of the tracks that I just don't really connect with off of worlds. Like, I think when I think of worlds, I think of stuff like Natural Light, like Polygon Dust, which I'm just not a big fan of, just personally. But like I can understand them, and and like to me, like those are the more unique tracks off Worlds that make it feel very very different to what Nurture and like later other projects are doing. But yeah, like I feel like this, I feel like this is definitely like interlude. Though to me, like, there's definitely elements of just like the wider Porter like discography in there. Like having already heard that melody so many times and the I think the unreleased 2018 track. I am blanking on the name, but I know it's an unreleased 2018 track. Um, I think it might be called a song for lonely people. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. That features that same piano melody that's like occupies the midsection of the track. Um, yeah, just really really beautiful chords. Really like Amy Milan's voice. She does something a little different than Divinity here. Like she feels like instead of like going for like this grand atmospheric sound, she really fits well in this just like softer, just more tender sound, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna give Hollowheart like nine. That's gonna be like a 9.25. I just love that piano melody so much. It's really beautiful. Um, I would say honestly, the two unreleased tracks that have come out since Worlds have come out are like both like better than the better than like most of the regular like Worlds tracks for me. I don't know why, but like Shepherdess, she heals everything. The second drop of that, one of my favorite electro drops ever, ever. That is peak electro, peak electro. Absolutely insane production on that. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like I hope we do get like a World's 10th anniversary edition. That's like I'm talking on Spotify. Of course, Separate just isn't on Spotify. For those who don't know, you're gonna have to go to SoundCloud, or you can download it and add it to your Spotify if you have premium, which is what I did. Yeah, I feel like the unreleased world tracks have been really, really good. I'm low key waiting for like the 15th World's anniversary track, bro, in 5 years. I'm I'm curious because man, like Worlds is like I feel like these tracks have like in made me like Worlds more a little bit. I guess like Worlds definitely is an album full of like ups and downs. Like there are some songs in there that are my favorite Porter ever, like Divinity and Fellow Feeling, and then there are some songs in there that are just they're kind of just there. Like Polygon Dust is kind of just there. Unfortunately, I don't know. Maybe I just heard Goodbye to a World too much, but I don't know. Goodbye to a World just doesn't hit that much for me personally. Like I know that everyone loves Goodbye to a World. I just don't connect with it that much. Like especially as like the finale to the album. Like what? Like it just does not hit with me like trying to feel alive or like everything to me or is there really no happiness on bold. Like it's not even close, dude. Like I don't know. Yeah, man, this is really interesting. Like Porter's evolution as an artist has like been so like incremental, and like he's always kind of having smaller elements of like his older sounds in his newer sounds. And like the fact that like I could have like I heard like um songs for lonely people and like kind of associated it more with the nurture sound meant that like he was in the process of like transitioning from nurture to worlds. But when he made nurture, he still kept worlds in mind. And like that whole creative process like created nurture and made it feel like a Porter Robinson album. Like I think that's the most interesting aspect of Porter is his creative process. Is that his creative process is unlike anything other than that. Is unlike like most artists just don't do what he does. And like I feel like the artists that like some of my favorite artists like don't necessarily take inspiration from Porter in terms of his style. Like taking just stealing someone's style is so easy to do, but taking inspiration from someone's creative process is a much more complicated, much more sophisticated endeavor. And I think like some of my favorite artists of all time, like I think Anki is my just number one favorite artist of all time. Like right now, he's hugely inspired not just by Porter's sound, but by Porter's creative process. And I think that's what matters. That always like keeping your old stuff in mind while you evolve your sound. But the key is to evolve your sound. So yeah, this just gives me a deeper appreciation for Porter as an artist, for the album Worlds. I'll probably listen to Worlds again with this song. I believe the actual order of the song is it comes directly after I think it comes directly before Polygon Dust because Polygon Dust and Hear the Bells. Yeah, it comes after Flicker? Let me check. I gotta check my Worlds track list. Fresh Static Snow, that's the name. Fresh Static Snow, yeah. It comes directly after Fresh Static Snow and before Polygon Dust. Yeah. That is the order if you want to put it in your playlist after you download it. Um, yeah, that's about it. Porter Robinson. Love me some Porter Robinson. Yeah. See you guys in the next one. X42 signing out.